Hey, what's up, y'all? Man, I haven't done a video in so long. I decided to take a break and stop doing videos for a minute because I'm behind so many videos and I have to try to catch up. But I may put this video up immediately because usually I take it and I put them in a file and I have them inside of this file and I just go through and then I start editing them. But this is the Air Jordan 1, the Phantom. And the reason I'm doing this one so quickly today is because I just caught something really interesting. And my partner Taib saw it on another shoe about a week ago, and we've been discussing it. Nike is going to implement methods of catching like fakes that get returned to them. And they've started adding QR codes, and they're going to start adding RFID tags to the shoe boxes and to the shoes themselves, to tags. So I have to do this one because I need to show you guys this so you'll know what to look for and you won't be like, oh, yo, wait a minute, I think these might be kind of, whack. Here we go. Let's get to the shoe because I got two different sizes here and I want to show you the size tags. All right, so here we go. The Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. SRP is 160. Color is sail black Phantom. The style code is 555088160. The 9.5 UPC, and I'm only going to give one UPC. I'm not going to give you the 10.5 UPC or the 8 or the rest of the sizes. I'm not giving you all of those. I'm only doing 9.5, and then you can kind of deduct what the other ones are, but you can't make it out. So never mind. 192-500-253-045, and there's a 16 at the end. So let's open up the box top and see if we have our stamp. And we definitely have our stamp right here. And it's a little bit split up, so let's see if I can make this out. And if I can't, then I'm going to open up a different box and see what the stamp is. And I can't make that out. But I'm going to keep the shoe up here, and I'm going to go to the 10.5 too. Now I'm pulling both of the shoes out because I'm looking for a sticker, and there's no QC sticker. No QC sticker. But immediately I can tell the difference between the Couture and this. It has two sets of shoestring. And it's got that really textured kind of leather. Now, you know what? I'll leave the top off of this 9.5. It's like half of the video and I don't even have a shoe up. Alright, so I have a better stamp on this one. Alright, so I'm going to use this stamp. And that looks like 02-27-1903. 02-27-1903. Now I'm switching shoes. I'm on the 10.5 right now. And the reason I'm going to the 10.5 is because I used the 10.5 date in the box. Alright. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to go to the shoe size label, which is where we have this change up. And I'm going to try and get this thing inside of the shoe so you can see it, because it's interesting. But the production date on the shoe is 10/31/18 to 2/23/19. It's in a completely different space now. Alright, this product is covered by one or more patents. It's a completely different label. And at the bottom of it, that's what it says. www.nike.com/patents virtual marketing. Patents virtual marking. Sorry about that. Marking. MARKING. I'll write it under me so you can see what it says. But at the very bottom of the tag, which I'm going to move this up as close as possible. And now you see this tag is completely different, right? It has a QR code on it. So if you scan that QR code, you see. But this is the thing. This is what I wanted you to see before I jump into that. I'm going to go to the 9.5 and I'm going to show you the label, the size label on the 9.5. Alright, so unlike this, it's folded. That's the only reason I'm doing this real quick, because this label was folded. But it's the traditional label on the 9.5, and I'm going to switch this, put this back inside. And take the other shoe out. This is my 10.5. I'm going to have to remember to stay on top of which shoe it is and get confused and put them in the wrong box. right, you can see this one better. So let's go here. And you see the traditional label right there. So you have two different labels on these shoes. Somebody's going to get these and be like, yo, son, these ain't right. Something's wrong with this label. But the label is now a part of Nike's system of marketing. The QR code isn't to check for authenticity. The QR code is for marketing. When they start adding the RFID codes, that's going to be for authenticity. And it's going to help Nike to protect themselves from people who buy shoes and then return a fake shoe to Nike. All right. So we have this 9.5. I'm going to put back in the box. And then we're going to take a good look at the shoe. And then I'm going to scan the QR code before we knock this out. All right. So give me a second, because this is not a traditional kind of video. It's going to be a little bit more long, but I'm going to go ahead and edit it today and go ahead and get it up, because I think you guys are going to want to see what's popping with this. So here we go. So we got our QR code, right? Let's open this up. Let me go find my QR code on my phone. I have a QR code reader, right? So my QR code reader is up. And I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to, actually it's going to allow me to do this a little bit easier if I do it this way. So I can't show you exactly what I'm doing here. But, all right, so I finally got it to pull up, and that's what it reads, right? So let's browse it and see where it takes us. So you're seeing this at the same time that I am. So I hit the QR code, and it's actually just taking me to the sneakers app. So this is definitely just a marketing play by Nike. It's not anything that checks authenticity. It's not a RFID. Nothing too exciting there, you know, but it's an interesting thing that Nike has done that just takes us to the sneakers app. Even when I hit search, it just takes us to a link on Google for Nike, so you can go to the Nike store. Really, that's it. It's nothing fancy, but I thought it was really important to do that and let you see it. So what I'll do now is put the phone down, take both pair out, take a little bit of a moment to move this up so you can see it. And, you know, just take a look at it. This leather, the way it is, man, it bothers me, man. This shoe is really stiff. It's really stiff. It's not like the Shadow one or the clay green even. This kind of mache, kind of paper mache looking leather on here does not feel that great, man. And I have to assume it's harder to break in. My son hasn't asked for a pair of these, so he usually gets all of the ones right off the bat. But he hasn't asked for a pair of these, and I take it's because the 11s, he's got the platinum tint 11s, and these are basically the same color, right? So let's go ahead and do the 360 and wrap this one up. So we just had that little bit that we had to see. We got both of our shoestring bags there. And around the collar, that feels like a mesh, almost like a satin. It's not a leather material around the collar. So I'm going to wrap this up, man. I'm not going to stay on it that long. I just thought it was necessary for me to do a video much faster, which I'm so far behind. But I have a feeling that some people are going to overlook this, or they're not going to see that size label is a completely different label this time. So that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Get this edited and put it up now.